Hello, and thank you for taking the time to learn about how to upload a student's bank account information to ShareFile. So this is for all Flex and Yes students since they receive monthly stipends directly from Greenheart. They need to have a US bank account that the money can be deposited into. So we're going to review two quick things today. So the first thing that I want to review is what the form itself looks like. So here we have the authorization for payment / direct deposit. You can see our Greenheart logo at the top there. I'm going to zoom in for you. So what's important to hear is that, as you can see, it says, I hereby authorize Greenheart International to deposit any amounts owed me for FlexYes grant allowances, et cetera, et cetera. All of this information needs to be filled out here. So the account holder name. So the student's name must be here. And the student must be on the account itself. The account holder signature. So the student needs to sign here. This is showing that they agree to this part up here. Then their email address for the student, the bank name, city, state, the transit number, the routing number, and the account number, and then what type of account it is. They should also be uploading a document stating or confirming what the routing and account numbers are. We understand that students probably aren't being issued checks, in which case most banks have a different way of issuing either a letter or some type of form confirming what the routing and account number is. We understand that you're like, well, it's redundant. We're just going to write it up here. Why would we need to send in a second document? You send in the second document because sometimes handwriting is not legible, or sometimes, you're writing so many numbers over that you accidentally do the wrong one, and then the money doesn't go through because we got the incorrect routing number or account number. That redundancy really helps our accounting team to make sure that the money is going into the correct bank account for the student, and not some rando at the bank. So once all of this is filled out, and you have that other form or basically proof showing that the account number and the routing number are correct, what you're going to do then is you're going to open up a browser. I do not recommend putting in a specific, like copying a link or anything like that. I recommend going into a browser. Any browser should work. And you're going to physically type in sharefile.greenheart.org. And when you get there, the first page that will pop up will look like this, and you're going to put in the information. So I put in my email address, spetterson@greenheart.org. You can put in the student's email address, the first name and the last name. So my first and last name. You don't have to put the company in. You can skip that together. Don't worry about that. You can put Greenheart if you really want to. And then it's your choice if you want them to remember you or not. Then you're going to click continue. You're going to come here. So there's two ways you can upload a file. The first one is if you have it open on your computer, you can just drag and drop and put it there. I'm going to browse for a file and find the file that I'm looking for. So I'm going to click browse files, and then it's going to pop up with a window showing you that you can sort through your files on your computer. You're going to click open. So you'll see here that it's now here listed, the file that I want to upload. And then the final step here is to click upload. You're going to see now that it's loading. Once it gets to 100%, it's still finishing up whatever it's doing as far as uploading the document. And then last but not least, now it has confirmed that it has been uploaded and it is going to be sent to our accounting team at Greenheart. The whole point of doing it this way is that bank account information is very sensitive, right? There's a lot of sensitive information. There's account numbers, routing numbers, student signatures, all those other things. And email is not a secure way to share that information. So our accounting team has put up and created this system for us to be able to upload things in a secure fashion. So it goes directly to the accounting team. It's not being passed through unnecessary hands. It's not going to get accidentally stolen out of the ether that is email and all those other things. So please, please, please take the time to upload it to ShareFile directly. If you're having issues, do let us know. It's definitely not preferable that you send any direct deposit information forms to our emails, just because, again, that is not a secure way to share that information. If you're having issues getting to the website, again, like I showed you, I recommend typing it in, not just using a link. So typing in sharefile.greenheart.org and then going through the process and making sure you complete the process all the way through until you get that green uploaded for whatever documents you're trying to upload. Thank you again for taking the time to learn how to help our students. And hopefully this helps make your process a little bit easier as we make sure all of our students get their direct deposit paid to them.